Did you score? Bit of this and that. Listen, we better move it or we'll miss out on dinner.
Relax. This won't take long. Besides, it's safer with everyone down there eating. What you get? Might be handy. What else?
I knocked it off at lunch. Alice gave it an edge on the workshop grinder.
Not bad. It isn't a carving knife, but it'll do for the less intricate jobs.
Pair of pliers, soldering iron. And this little beauty.
You've done well, Lou. Not exactly the finest equipment for an artist, but adequate for the project I have in mind.
There's $10 left over from the numbers game. What do you want to do with it?
Put $1 in Kitty and split the rest with Alice and Francis.
Gee, tar, Bev. But what about you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Young Bobby won the consolation prize, remember?
Yes, so?
So I get Bobby.
I thought they were going to roll the car over for a moment.
Terrible. I'm glad you got through without getting hurt.
Well, those sort of types mostly back down if you stand up to them.
I understand what you're trying to do, Dennis, but it could get you into all sorts of trouble.
Well, I've been through it all before in England. I've not much time for unions.
Perhaps, but they have achieved a lot for the average working man over the years.
Aye, but they forget that in this business we're dealing with people. Not cars or buildings or whatever. It's just, well, it's always the inmates who suffer most.
You're right there. Miss Prentice, Mrs. Frawley, I'd like to introduce you to Officer Crookshank. These are two of our helpers.
Well, hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you both.
How are you managing?
No problems. You've no need to worry about us, Governor.
I'm pleased to hear it. If you do strike any hitches, just ask Mr. Crookshank. He'll put you right. Come to my office when you're ready, would you, Dennis?
Right on, Mrs. Reynolds.
Got a lot of confidence in social workers, hasn't she?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. She just realises that working in a prison isn't everybody's cup of tea, that's all.
Oh, can I get you a cuppa?
Oh, no, thank you, Miss Prentice.
Marion.
Right, I'll be off. Mrs. Frawley? Miss, Marion?
Okay, ladies, let's pair off for a start.
Oh, listen, Dot, you go with Jude, please.
I can't drag her out. She's too big for me.
She can be the bloke.
Well, just you watch out, because I'm not well, you know, and I don't want you jumping all over my corns.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I know what it feels like to have your corns stepped on.
Listen, Bob, you going to be in it?
Get out. I don't want you lot swinging on these.
Well, be careful.
Get it. I'm not interested.
Okay, let's choose a team.
Oh, no, we've got no music. Where's B?
I don't know and I don't care.
You're just going to have to play for us.
Now, how am I going to play the piano when I'm dancing with Dot? What do I look like, Peter Allen?
Look, if you're not going to dance, you'll just have to hum Blue Danube for us.
The blue what?
The Blue Dan...
Bum, 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 dum, bum, bum, bum.
Don't know it. I'm not into folk music.
Okay, if you know it, you hum it. Righto, ladies, take your partners.
Getting organised, Desmond?
A bit early to say, Mrs. Reynolds, but I think so.
Good. In case you're wondering why Mr. Crookshank's with us, he's decided not to support the strike because of his concern for you. In a pig's ear. That's enough, Kelly.
Well, while I'm here, I might as well tell you the good news. Miss Rogers and I have managed to tee up a couple of sponsors for your world record attempt.
Right.
They both agreed to go as high as $10,000 each.
Thank you, Mr. Crookshank. And thank Miss Rogers for us too, will you?
All right, I'll do that.
Do you reckon we need help from a bloke who's too chicken to back up his mates? I'm warning you, Kelly. Discipline will be much harsher during the strike. Watch your step.
Mind you, you have to break the world record to get that much money, though.
Yeah, well, we haven't got many Fred Astaire's here, but we'll do our best.
That's right. Just polish off my shoes and call me Ginger.
All right, everyone, that's all. We'll let you get on with your practice. Okay. Bad enough being a pom without being a scab.
Why don't you shut your mouth?
Forking it.
Okay, ladies, let's see if we can separate those sponsors from that 20 grand. Come on, Marlene.
Come on.
Ba, 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 bum, bum, bum,
Well, I've made a provisional roster to make the best use of our temporary helpers.
Well, I doubt I can improve on that. Better have it typed up and posted in the staff room.
But the picketers still hanging around the main gate?
Yes, unfortunately. Apparently they gave Dennis a hard time when he arrived.
So he told me. Well, I just hope they can keep their heads. I mean, it won't help anything if they tip over someone's car or start a brawl with the police.
Heaven forbid. Mind you, the latest strike news won't make them feel any better.
How bad is it?
About as bad as you can get. Talks between the union and the department have broken down.
Oh, surely they've got enough brains to keep trying.
It seems pointless. The department flatly refuses to reinstate Joan, and the union won't accept anything less. And now the officers at Barnhurst, Woodridge, and Blackmore have voted to come out in sympathy.
Oh, no. I hoped it wouldn't get that bad.
What are you lot doing in here?
Take it easy, kid. We was looking for you.
Yeah, well, you found me, so what?
We've just come to fetch you so you can get your numbers prize.
Why didn't you just bring it in here?
Bev's got it in her cell. She wants to give it to you personally.
What is it?
You'll find out.
It'll be right, kid. You know you can trust us.
Oh, hang on! We're gonna have a break!
We're gonna have to be fit if we're gonna be in it.
And what about you? You're not exactly as fresh as a daisy,
I've
you
been
know.
coming, haven't I?
Okay, ladies, now at the moment, none of you are fit enough to be on the team.
Well, it ain't my fault. That twit's got 2 left feet and hammer toes, and she's worked out all over my corns.
Come on, Dot, you won't
Leave it, Marlene. She might not make the team, but we are going to let her down gently, okay?
Yeah, well, you go and sit down, Dot. Now, okay, ladies, if we're going to break this record, we're going to have to try a bloody lot harder. Come on, we can do it. Let's keep practicing.
Mrs. Morris told me about your waltzathon, and I think it's a wonderful idea.
But
But you're going about it the wrong way. Look, it's hopeless trying to practice without proper music. It's the rhythm that's important. The dance steps will fall into place then.
Yeah, you were right about that. You know, we tried to get the Sydney Philharmonic, but they hadn't been sentenced yet.
There's no need for sarcasm. I mean, surely some tape music could be arranged.
we had thought of that, but at the moment we're choosing the team. The dance practice will come later.
Yes, of course. It was just constructive criticism. Look, I think your choice of charity is commendable, but I don't see why you're not raising funds for yourselves.
I doubt we'd get sponsors if we pocketed the proceeds.
That's not what I meant. You should be raising funds to help prisoners rehabilitate themselves once they're released from here. Now, I think the best idea
We
would
don't
be...
care what you think. Now, you bloody social workers, you're all the same. Your heads are stacked full of theories. I bet you've never met a crim before today. You're just a professional do-gooder, so take your magic theories and peddle them somewhere else. Okay, ladies.
Where's me prize?
You'll get it, Bobby. I've just got to work out what's most suitable.
Is it shampoo or something like that? You're a bit personal, aren't you?
Patience, Bobby. Oh. We must be careful of these hands. Oh. Your poor nails. Well, that settles it. Relax. I'm a trained nurse. Remember? A special prize for you, Bobby. It's the full manicure.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines.